they were working on it, I never thought to restart my computer.
Oh, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not going to try again right now. I'm going to save it for tomorrow just in case, because I don't want to be hopeful.
Don't give me hope.
Oh, no. Well, that's never going to work. We need to get rid of that.
There we go. Or should it be this way? Ooh.
I haven't touched a Plex since you gave me access to what you got, Sander.
Yeah, that's okay.
I should indulge myself.
Yeah.
I should. Alright.
Live your life.
Cool. Just live your life. Hey.
Oh, man.
Ain't got no time for no. Just live your life.
Oh my god. I can't believe that this is still fucking not done downloading.
What are you downloading?
It is so fucking close to being done, and yet
It's
just not quite
ready
there.
to burst.
I was about to say,
No.
is it the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders thing?
Oh no.
Yes, it is.
Oh no.
It is at 87.8%. The last like 2 seasons are not fully downloaded, and that is it.
Wow, that's wild.
But it got all the way up to 87% so far. It is still going. It is just going terribly.
Oh, that stinks. I'm so sorry.
And then I do have to destroy several things because we have bumped into my 20 terabyte maximum.
Destroy it.
Because how the hell do you have 20 terabytes of movies and TV shows?
Because you touch yourself at night.
No, that's why I had that cramp. Don't giggle, it hurt a lot. It was a very traumatizing time in a young man's life.
Well, whose
We've
fault is
all
that?
been
then?
there.
Really, you have been in the exact situation where right at that special moment of culmination of self-care, your leg cramped up so fucking bad that you hit yourself in the ass with your own heel.
Maybe not exactly that, but I've definitely gotten Charlie horses like right at the correct moment.
Yeah, right at the perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be like, you know, it goes from an O face to an A face real quick.
Yeah,
It just wasn't good.
Yeah,
It hurt.
yeah. No, I have indeed been there, and it sucks because it's just like it's especially if it's like wasn't good. You're like, okay. Obviously, it's different because I have female anatomy, but I'm like, okay, well, I want to keep going so that way I can end it on a special moment. But also, I think if I keep going, I might actually really hurt myself.
I very much appreciate that Tori doesn't bat an eye at our shenanigans.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's really one of those things where it's like bluff called. You want to keep going.
Me and Zach
And you're
just
like,
say things to see if people react.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like slapping a firecracker in a bucket and shaking it to see what happens, and you're like,
Yeah.
Somebody wants to play the game. Here we go.
Would you like to play a game?
You know why that Dallas Cowboys thing is taking so long? It's 16 seasons.
Well, yeah. It's 112. Fucking hold on.
148.
That's insane.
This is. Yeah, the file itself is 168 gigs. The irony being that Hogan's Heroes season 1 through 6 is 71 gigs and is like halfway done already. Because the power of fiber.
We're halfway there.
Really
You got old Frasier and new Frasier.
I sure did.
I do have old Frasier and new Frasier. I watched every single episode in line to judge it all.
Jason.
But hey, that naked young lady, come
20th.
here.
Okay.
It's on. Sick.
I know there's a Twitter account that puts Frasier in random video game scenarios, and people in the replies just come up with like their own dialogue for the game scenario. And people are so creative.
People are so creative. They're just so creative. Oh my god, look at all of these people being so creative.
You got Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
Okay, fantastic. I have to increase the music again. Alright. Hello, Fortuna. My name is Griff. I'm a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you're willing to have me. Thank you, Griff. So there's that one, and then there's this one. Witch Fortuna, my friend Jess was always talking about you. She just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think you're
Oh yeah, Tori has been meaning to ask you.
Yeah.
So what's your exposure to Phoenix Wright?
I played Phoenix Wright, the first game, on Nintendo DS. When it first came out.
Okay.
And I completed the game. I was totally enraptured by that story. The twist about his partner, his detective partner, or I don't know if she was a lawyer. It's been a long time. Is she a lawyer?
Here, the boss or the child or the teenager.
Not the teenager. The teenager's sister, older sister. That was his
Older-
boss.
So
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Maya was his boss.
Yeah. So yeah, the twist with Maya being, I was like, what? This is crazy. Like, and that was like within the first 30 minutes of the game, but I was like, oh, the way the pacing of the game is so cool though, because you have the tutorial and you have your boss like literally tutoring you and teaching you, and then she's, God, and then you have her little sister helping you out.
Every single tutorial of the games is supposed to be funny as shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah,
But yeah, the trilogy is a well worth playing.
Yeah, I'm excited to play the rest of the games because I never got past the first game.
All I will tell you is everything goes full circle in the trilogy.
Ooh, so I was thinking about doing that as a stream as well, is playing.
I would state that it is well worth the content. We're the type of content you like doing.
Yeah.
And it for the 3 games plus, I think you get the extra one in the trilogy, which the extra one was made much later. Its story is convoluted. It's not that great, but it's still worth playing. So that'd be the 4th one if it is involved. I don't know if it was in that package.
I will check.
There's plenty of hot water.
Let's see.
But the 3 games are definitely worth it, and their story is rock solid.
Yeah.
Isn't there a new one coming out?
There's always a new Phoenix Wright coming out.
Phoenix Wright, around since time immemorial.
Objection!
How many more teenage girls can we put in his harem?
Honestly, though. All he wants to do is be a good lawyer, though.
Yep.
That's what makes him so attractive.
Just don't go calling Saul. Who would win at being a lawyer? Phoenix Wright or Better Call Saul?
I think Phoenix Wright has a 100% success rate, so other than that one time, I'm not going to say too much.
Dryer.
Just if you know, you know, right?
Well, Tori's going to play games, so...
I'd like to play games.
So wait, are you talking about the Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is like the 3-dimensional one?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's in that bundle.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
Oh, you mean what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Was that made for the 3DS? Because I could imagine that being the case. Yeah.
See.
It almost looks like it's using the same visual engine as Tales of games.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. That's wild.
But yes, the 3-game trilogy. I know you will enjoy yourself if you like the first game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I will.
Other Phoenix games, I could tell you,
Yeah.
maybe. But definitely the first 3.
Perfect. Okay.
And if you like the twist of the first one, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. You're about to get, Tori, you're gonna get your soaps for the next year.
Okay. Oh, thanks for the lurk, honey. I'm sorry, that was like 4 minutes ago, but I really appreciate that. I don't have notifications noise up, so my bad. I have to open up my window again.
Apparently my internet is still being shitty because
That's
Tori
terrible.
keeps cutting like almost in and out.
Oh,
Like it's not to a point to where I'm disconnected. It's just it cuts out your voice every now and then.
Was it happening for anyone else?
Oh.
Well, shit. I'll just talk slower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project. I'm in a bit of a darker situation, Louise. Alright, I think I'm gonna... This one seems more urgent, and I already kind of know what's going on, so I'm gonna invite Greth. Ooh. She just flew in on a skull.
Oh no.
I almost wish that I had a voice mod for Greth, because she would not have a human voice. Like, it would be distorted. Ooh.
Oh, but Tori, I will state one thing. If you do play Phoenix right,
Yeah.
I will interject only one time to make sure you do something right.
You gonna objection me?
I'm going to interject and make sure you do something right one time.
Okay.
He doesn't want to get copyright strike,
Objection!
so he's going to interject instead of object. Interject.
Is it in the
An
first
adorable
game or in
scene.
one of the other games?
I think it's the end,
Okay, fair enough.
and it's just so you get to see a cute scene.
Okay, I'm totally down. I'm totally down for that. I don't know if anyone else is viewing my stream, but I dressed up witchy for the Cosmic Sisterhood stream. What is Greth's voice gonna be? Welcome, Greth. Maybe I should have her have like a really deep voice. What kind of voice would that be? This music, honestly, I could just sit back and relax to this music also. Just have this chilling in the background.
Yeah.
Oh, and they nail it with the music. And
Yeah.
the trilogy as well. It's simple music, but oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I can guarantee there's gonna be a few moments you go, man, fuck this guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So Godot, I think, was one of my favorite lawyers. Is Godot from the first or second game? Godot's in the first game,
It's
right?
from the third game. Godot is the third game.
Okay,
And
so maybe
hashtag-
I don't think.
Hashtag spoilers.
I mean, I know. It's not like Godot's literally in the banner on the store page for Phoenix, right?
Yeah, so Godot is integral part of the story of the trilogy.
So I only know Godot through clips, and I think that might be why he's one of my favorite characters. Is because
Oh, and you will like his character if you like the first game.
yeah, I think it was just the fact that like he's just constantly drinking coffee, and that's part of his main personality.
Yep. And his toaster on his face.
He is toaster face. You're absolutely right. At one point I wanted to cosplay him because I thought he looked so cool. I didn't know anything about his character. I just wanted to cosplay him.
And I would say other things, but they are spoilers. Beat the game, so I can say things.
Okay, alright. As soon as I'm done with the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which I don't know how long this visual novel is gonna last. As soon as I'm done with my first playthrough of this, I will do Phoenix right next.
I mean, depending on how long it takes you to do the cases, you can get about 30 hours of content.
Okay, yeah.
It all depends if you get stuck or not.
Oh, which
We
I
all get
have.
stuck.
I have gotten stuck before. I've
Are
been
you
like
home stuck?
when I was don't bring up Homestuck. When I was playing the first game on Nintendo DS, I was stuck at one point, and so at some point I just went to every scene and I just clicked in a methodical pattern.
Okay, so just like here's what it is.
Everything on the screen until I could find the piece of evidence that I supposedly needed.
Ooh, excuse me.
And I talked to every single person. I think it probably sucked like 10
And
hours out
one
of
of the
me.
things about some of the games is you do have to have some common knowledge of the world for it to be
Yes.
simple, but it
Yes.
is fairly common knowledge things.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
you do sometimes have to think about it.
Yes. Okay, Greth is gonna have a raspy voice.
What?
Greth, the character that's currently on my screen, because I do voices for everybody, and there's gonna be a lot of characters in this game, and I'm trying to do at least like differentiate the characters, so that way I don't have to be like, Greth says this, Fortuna says this. So she's gonna have almost like a sickly voice.
I bought a computer.
Oh, Fortuna.
Whoa.
No, wrong. No, that doesn't fit.
Though I mean, I think it's actually pretty close. That could actually be it, but maybe a little bit more apathetic. No, we're not going.
Well, now. We're here.
I'm trying to think about what I sound like when I'm sick.
Nasally, high congested, right?
Well, I'm already
You don't want
congested,
to
so that's not helpful.
Well, you know.
Hi,
Well,
Fortuna.
don't you know?
Thanks for having me. Dahlia, fill me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel?
How
Whoa,
does it shoot?
never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible. But it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss. Yes. So, do you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away.
Let me ask a question.
Why summon a behemoth? Tell me more about being a witch architect. What do you like to do in your free time? And what are your thoughts on Adana? Ooh.
What are your thoughts on Uganda?
So Adana is the coven leader, who we collectively hate. Because Adana is the reason why we're in isolation.
Do you know the way?
You're doing a witchy costume. Nice.
I am, yes. I'm trying to make the Wednesday night a regular stream, so, you know, welcome to my stream. And I'm going to try to be in like a witchy outfit if I'm going to play Cosmic Sisterhood. And then when I play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, maybe I'll have like a tie and slicked back hair.
I'll be right back.
Yep, slick back the hair. Go full Phoenix.
Yeah. I'll have my hair tied up. I'll put a red tie on. And I think that might be it, to be honest. I don't exactly want to wear a button-down shirt on stream. Those are uncomfy. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna get right to the point. I'm gonna say, why summon a behemoth? Well, no, I'm gonna say, tell me more about being a witch architect, because that's gonna lead me to the behemoth. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then. I just like to build things. I was also an architect when I was immortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy, ugh. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. I mean, she looks very business attire. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? Ah, that may have come after your time. So for context, Fortuna's been in isolation for 200 years. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Whoa. I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so tight. No, another question. Oh, I might have the ability to ask all of these. I'm gonna do what are your thoughts on Adana?
The Windows install tool is like actually like
Wait.
the thing, like it used to be like a CD and now it's like
What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna. All witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You are special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Ah, thanks. What do you want to know anyway?
So, and that's where like in a corporate
What is it that drives you?
to protect against that.
Freedom.
Drives are gonna likely be encrypted and require
But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living?
What
is it that drives you? So what drives me, Fortuna? Pleasure, curiosity, or achievements?
Except it doesn't care about user privilege because the way that recovery tool works is a lot.
Me personally, I think it would be curiosity.
Yeah, it's not me.
I'm not really interested in achievements. Except for, like, game achievements. Curiosity. Curiosity? I'd say that's my raison d'etre too. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies.
You can get coding to run it.
Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. It's alright, bring it on. Ah, thank you so much for indulging me. I am truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now?
Having a bad time. Oh my god, my trip is coming down.
Sure. That's amazing.
Not the trip, man. Not the trip.
What are your thoughts on Adana? Oh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation. No. And you?
We are not amused.
I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. She always let me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adana. Ooh. Are we gonna get rid of Adana? Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased. At least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand. Look, I understand we need some rules to ensure the stability of the coven. But I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct instead of prosecute. I hear you. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No, Sully. But are you? Yes. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them. Some others want them all. Some others don't want them all. Sorry, don't want. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? That's just kind of inclusive. Life can't be complete without one. Desirable and enjoyable. Cool but overrated. I don't get them and I don't want them. I mean...
Why the
What?
Oh, sorry, not you. I forgot I'm not muted.
It's okay. You're probably just figuring something out, right?
Sorry, I meant to say, why the fuck does this movie exist?
What movie?
It's a horror movie from 2012. It's called Zombie Ass, Toilet of the Dead. A group of teenagers go camping in the woods, where they find themselves in deep trouble when poop-covered zombies controlled by parasites come out to attack them.
I'm just saying, if you've never heard of the Thanksgiving turkey murders, have you even lived?
Like, this is just, it's a whole ass movie, man.
Yeah.
There's also Return of the Living Dead, Rave to the Grave.
I mean, there's a whole movie series about a turkey that murders back for Thanksgiving.
It's almost like Evil Bong, right? I have that whole series.
I'm trying to see what the movies are. Oh! You're gonna love this. 2008. Thanks killing.
Hmm.
A homicidal turkey axes off college kids during Thanksgiving break. You have seen that movie? See? Jason's seen that movie.
Jesus. That just...
It's actually a really terrible movie. I don't recommend watching it. But I have heard of it.
Speaking
and
of
so what you're talking
2008,
about does not seem out of the completely out of the ordinary.
yeah, speaking of 2008, how the fuck is the Genetic Opera a cult classic? Was that
'Cause-
movie not fucking awesome?
Because it didn't reach box office numbers, I think.
Did it really do?
It did terribly, yeah.
Did it?
Unfortunately.
I mean, I guess it did have Paris Hilton in it. That didn't.
Are you
bode
kidding?
well.
Paris Hilton was like one of the best parts of that movie.
No, the best part of that movie was
Repo the
the
Genetic
grave.
Opera.
Was the Grave Robber. I love the Zydrate song.
Thank you, Jort, honey. This is when we're getting married. You understand the vision. Hugh says Paris played herself and nailed it.
Oh my god.
You just are a Paris hater, and you know what? That's okay.
That's true. Yeah.
You probably
You're
don't even
100%
keep up with
Yeah,
her
right.
recent events, do you?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, so you can stuff it. I'm gonna say desirable and enjoyable in relationships. I do believe that life can be complete without one. So, desirable and enjoyable. Last I heard of her involved a hamster called Lemmywings Honey. She just had a baby.
I know. I was a South Park joke.
Oh, that was a
That's
South
funny.
Park joke.
Yeah, it was.
But kudos to Paris Hilton for hiding a baby for a whole last year.
Yeah, go Lemmywinks, get WikiLeaks. Boom, 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 boom. Go Lemmywinks.
Although it's rare that someone catches my eye. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. I'm gonna ask what you do in your free time. What do you like to do in your free time, Greth?
What do you like to do in your free time, brah?
Yeah. I spend most of my time on my project, but on the rare occasion when I burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts, mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Oh, girl, yes. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Which drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I'll let her know. Do you value personal over collective well-being? Wow, what a question. Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be? The individual or the group? I don't like that I've asked her so many questions and now we've gotten here. What should the priority be? The individual or the group? What do you think, guys? Oneself or everyone?
If you are the best you, then you can help the group the best of your ability.
That's what I was thinking. I feel like it is to the benefit of everyone if everyone is looking out for everyone. Yeah. Everyone. Even if that makes you miserable?
No, I was going with the individual.
Oh, well, that...
If you are the best version of yourself, you can help everyone better.
Oh, well, that was not clear to me.
That's my bad.
Nope, no worries.
A classic misunderstanding, my mistake.
But
But your answer is still good too.
Well, because really, the question, both... It's such an open-ended question that both answers could mean the same thing, right? It's like one of those things.
Yeah, it's rhetorical.
Yeah, well, because, like, if you take care of everybody, right, and if you help the collection, the community, improve, ideally, that means that you also are enriched and improved in your own well-being, because it's a cyclical response. You know. Anyway.
Unless they all suck.
Well, I would hope that you aren't trying to improve a community where everyone sucks.
All right.
That's
the dream.
Yeah. So even if that makes you miserable, yes, collective well-being should come before any one person, or I can't be truly happy if my actions hurt other people, or, true, I care for the world, but only if I get to be happy.
You get to be happy?
I like number 2. It's kind of in the middle of the road. Like, I can't truly be happy if my actions hurt other people, but also, like, if they hurt the right people, I'd be happy.
Depends. I think the second one is the most accurate, because hurting the right people, if the person in question that you want to hurt has done things that are so fucking bad that you feel the need to hurt them, I don't think they qualify as a person anymore. It's like putting down a rabid dog at that point.
Thanks, Jeffers.
If they violate the social contract, then they are no longer bound by the social contract, and thus no longer afforded the protections of it.
Yes.
That being said, I think the second one is probably the least shitty answer.
Well, because, like, I believe I'm kind of already on the path to having the coven leader Adana murdered.
Are you going to seize the throne?
I don't know.
Nothing like a witchy coup.
Jeffers, my vote is for the middle option also. It's a hard choice, though. Second choice is my number 1. Yeah. I'm going to do number 2, because I think even if I hurt somebody that deserved it, I would be unhappy, but that's okay. I don't think I would be happy hurting somebody that deserved it, even.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we're at number 2.
Like
Yes. It takes a special kind of selfishness to be happy at the expense of others, right? There isn't much dilemma if you put it that way. I say this as a general rule. On a case-by-case basis, though, there are times when you have to look out for yourself and your loved ones. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Nothing is ever that easy. Just wanted to probe your thoughts on the matter. Satisfied? Yes. Thank you. Your turn.
Probes away from my
Asteroid.
thoughts.
Why summon a behemoth? Let's get to the meat of this. Why summon a behemoth? Why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. And those skulls, they resist carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's a sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question. Or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud.
You silly Billy.
You silly goose. So my answers are why everyone thinks about it now and then, or I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning. For me personally, I feel like everyone thinks about it now and then, even if they're like, oh, does life have meaning? Nah. Yeah, but like, obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Oh my god, this game has fourth walled multiple times now. Oh, it's so weird whenever... It's so cool but weird whenever a game does this. Does the universe actually exist? Or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Are we all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on some cosmic truth?
Oh, look at the human contemplating its own existence.
Yeah, exactly. And in such a way that it's calling out literally the plot of this game. Was there something before this universe? Why isn't everybody else obsessed with these same questions? Greth. I'm sorry. I keep spiraling out of control. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines looking for answers. And I dig deeper. I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. I mean, she looks like she hasn't slept. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I hope I said that right.
Cogito ergo sum. Yeah?
I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They're an also excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you in one of your Skull Temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck? That makes my heart race. Yes, please. Let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled. Forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners?
Whatever.
This seems like a branch in the story. Should I say partners, or let's focus on your case first? Let's say let's focus on your case first. Because if I say partners, like, she's been completely honest with me, but I haven't told her that I also summoned a behemoth. So I'm gonna say let's focus on your case first.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I can't help getting ahead of myself whenever I find a new lead. Oh, was she also a detective? It's alright. Fortuna. I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? I imagine that the main topic here is how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life in the cosmos, but maybe not, but I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible. And your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. Alright, we have coming of age. Meanings: mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Now, do we want to make this the behemoth or the quest? Mercy, wellness, communication.
I don't know what either means. What's the implication?
So the first question is, what are we going to do about the behemoth? What is the purpose of the behemoth being combining itself with and meshing itself with breath?
Oh, is that why half her face is creepy?
That is why I have her, and why she also has this voice that I made for her. That I'm almost sick, but not quite voice. And then the other query is her quest. Her quest for the meaning of life. Will she be able to find answers? What is her next step? That sort of thing.
You know, people who say that haven't read the third book. I think the card can go on either the behemoth or the quest, huh?
Yes. Jort says 42. The answer is 42. Solved.
Yeah, it's
Life
because you never
quest
read.
over. Find
it's
a
'cause
new hobby.
You never read the third book.
What's the third book?
The third book in the series.
Oh, I never
He's quoting Hitchhiker.
I never
He's
read any of
reading.
the books.
Oh yeah, he's quoting Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in the
I'm
third
aware.
book. So like in the first one they say like 42 is the ultimate answer,
Yes.
and the joke is the computer says you didn't even ask the right fucking question.
Yes, I do
So
remember
the
that as
second-
part of the movie.
So in the second book, the entire quest for the second book is finding the ultimate question. And then in the second book they find the ultimate question, and in the third book they get the answer to the ultimate question.
Right.
And then in the seventh book they realize it's all a lie.
Right.
But the coming of age thing is totally the behemoth.
That's what I want to say. Like,
That was the whole. What was the fucking book about the kid who boned the old lady and wore the wool hat?
Right.
Okay, so here are my options for this reading. Learn as much as you can now, because you will miss the behemoth once you're free from them. Do not fight them. Embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one.
Ooh. That was
Or
a terrible
conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them.
idea.
Oh. I like the first interpretation, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, this universe has never, as far as it's aware, has never encountered a behemoth human hybrid. And I'm not exactly... I don't know if I'm willing to see that come to fruition in this game. Like... Because essentially everything that I read becomes true. So this is me choosing the trajectory of the story. I don't want to conquer the behemoth. Because I'm friends with the behemoth, right? Like, I'm in a contract with the behemoth right now. And that would be weird. So I'm saying, I don't know if embracing the behemoth, the way to stop being split is to become one.
That seems like a bad idea.
That seems like a bad idea, which is why I think the first one, it's like learn as much as you can now. Because you will be free of them eventually, and you will miss them when they're gone. Because they're essentially sharing a consciousness.
Right, because if you get stuck in multi-consciousnesses, like when that other consciousness is gone, you're gonna miss it, even if it was mildly unhealthy.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes victims of abusive relationships miss their abuser.
Yes. So we're gonna do the first reading. Whoa, really? It makes sense though. I've been so eager to get rid of this thing. I haven't stopped to think of how I could take advantage of them. If I want to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, I shouldn't be such a scaredy cat. The good news is that if the deck is saying you'll miss them, that means you'll get rid of them at some point. True. This is great news indeed. Thank you, Fortuna. Oh, okay.
Is half of her body behemoth?
Yes, essentially half of, so like the arm that you don't see is
Behemoth arm?
Is part of the behemoth, yes. Which is why she only has this one arm right now.
And like half that leg?
Yeah.
Does she walk with like a limp? I wonder what that makes the other half of her labia look like. That's gotta be weird.
I don't think this game goes into that explicit detail.
Tell that to the dominatrix.
But it might, I mean, in text anyway. In text anyway, but maybe not like, visually.
Overflowing.
Okay, so we drew Sinner's Rebirth. Judgment, Test, Rivalry, Tragedy, Change, Rebirth. That is the meaning of this card. So the only other place we can assign it is the quest, so that is what we will do.
No, that fits nicely though.
You've done, okay, so my 3 options are you've done enough introspection. Now you need experience. The meaning of life is hidden beneath greatest love and greatest loss. I mean, that would align with the first card. Let's go to the next one. This secret knowledge will eat your mind away. The day you learn the meaning of life, you will lose touch with reality. You will never untangle the meaning of life, but your work will allow others to reach it. Ooh. I really like the first one, though. Like, I don't want her to lose touch with reality, you know? And I want her to reach her goals. I don't want her to live the life of someone who... Like, it makes sense as a mortal. Like, if you're a human, and you're like, I will never reach the day, I will never live to see the day that we cure all cancer, right? But my work will allow others to reach it. That's understandable when your life expectancy is, you know, 50 to 80 years. When your life expectancy is immortality, I don't like this. So I'm gonna go with the first interpretation. It's a lot of water energy, but that's okay.
Time to get wet.
Damn, it seems so obvious. The meaning of life is to live, isn't it? Sorry if I said something silly. No, you're absolutely right. I've spent so much time inside of my head. It's no wonder I'm so lost at this point. You can't appreciate a painting with your eyes closed. Time for me to do some living, huh? I don't like that smile. That's an evil smile. That smile is a little...
You can't just call people's smiles evil. Jesus, she's happy.
I mean, maybe it's the gaunt face that's got me. Sounds about right.
Calling people
Will you help me with that? It'd be my pleasure. Oh. Once I manage to get rid of this behemoth, I'll visit you just for fun, okay? Yes, please. It's a deal.
Coming on to you?
I don't know, maybe. Do you want to listen to anything else? No, thank you. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side, too. Oh, sorry. I'll do some research on my side, too. Cool. Let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. So yeah, they are split in half. They're Two-Face! Oh my god, they're Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
Abramar's like, looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel witches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I mean, my behemoth's been pretty upfront about everything. He seems to care about me, so I'm gonna say I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you, the name of the behemoth possessing Greth, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying you enough already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up. Decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Greth, you just let that energy flow to me, and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. Let's see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount, but the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Still afraid of me after all this time. Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again. I'm on your side. Trust needs time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun. Ooh. Interesting. Spider time. Actually, wait. We're gonna craft a card first before we see our next guest. I think I am able to craft the bartending card the way that I want it to. Do I want any cookies tonight? That's a great question, honey.
Is the only question.
I would love cookies, because then I will have it with some eggnog. I don't know if he's typing. I think he's typing for class. But, so I'm gonna write yes, please, in chat. Oh, Sandra, did you want to become a moderator for my stream? I don't know if you said yes or if you said that was gonna be too much work.
I decided against the
Okay.
responsibility.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check, just in case. So,
Unlike your behemoth, I do not wish to consume any of your mana.
appreciate it. The Red Strings Club, a cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. We're going to select that one, and then we're going to also choose the bartender. He is used to mourn and celebrate with people from all walks of life. He knows how to look into the soul of a mortal, and he knows how to exploit it. And then we are going to grab... I was thinking either the... I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Garuch Takooch?
A rude cooch, fight him a douche.
Yeah. My thoughts exactly.
You're welcome. Glad I could
Or...
articulate them for you.
Exactly. Or the Minister of Secrets. Whatever secret you confess, the Minister of Secrets will keep anyone from spreading it. So essentially, I want... These are essentially polar opposites. You have the clamshell of gossip, or the fishbowl of secrets.
The chamber pot of secrets. You don't want any secrets from that pot.
Or swordfish
I like
liquor.
pot.
1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Ugh.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yarp.
I'm thinking the swordfish liquor. I'm gonna do a bar with a bartender and magical liquor.
It's a magical Leopleurodon.
It's a magical Leopleurodon. Amazing.
Naturally a blue down, Charity. Magic.
Magic. Hmm. What even is this? Oh, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, I'm not crazy.
Hmm.
I have a dedicated book and a D20.
Bitch.
Dude, that's too high for an arm.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks about right.
You know, it occurs to me when I nod my head up and down quickly, you can't see me do that.
Oh my goodness.
And thus
Look at
have
that.
no fucking idea that I have nodded my head in affirmation of what you're doing.
Yep. You sure haven't.
God damn, I'm so good. I'm so good at this.
Good. You're doing so good, buddy.
God damn it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You're doing great, champ.
I think I'm just gonna go watch all 5 Highlander movies in a row.
Are you serious?
But there can be only one.
That's a terrible idea.
How many arms does this man have?
I was just seeing if that looked right. It didn't.
Oh,
So I'm not doing it. If anything, I'm trying to see how I can get this bottle lined up with this bartender's hand without it looking weird. I'm trying to remember how I would have held it as a bartender. Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. Alright, this is forefront. Yeah.
Getting where?
And then...
You made it weird.
Okay, so if I remember correctly... Oh
I
god,
always
I
make it
forgot the
weird.
sword... I wish it would tell me the summaries again.
1 makes you happy, 2 makes you horny, 3 makes you honest.
Okay.
It'd be interesting to see
Do
if
I
the
want
AI
to put
assistant,
honesty on
reverse
here
roles
then?
that can, like,
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
infer password rules.
Do I want happy, horny, or honest?
It's peanut butter horny time, peanut butter horny time.
Just because Angel's not
Guys,
here.
horrifying. Thanks,
Right.
not
You
gonna-
know, you made it weird.
It's required by Angel law. If you're friends with Angel, you have to be horny while he is not here to do it for us.
Hmm.
This is true.
Yeah, I know you can like filter for elite. Like, you can
So
filter
do I
for
want
elite speech
happy?
as well as plain text.
Happy. Or honest. I kind of want honest.
This is a hard debate.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I just moved him. There we go.
I've always been a big fan of the adage "en tequila es verdad."
Release Navidad?
I could
You
also...
No.
Well, I actually, you know what? I don't think those are really going to matter because that's not a core element. The core element is the swordfish, the bartender, and the whiskey jar. Or the liquor jar. And I already have all 3 on here. So... Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna put the cigarette right there.
Those guys are dicks. Sacred text.
I like that. I like having the cigarette on the bar burning. This is a lot of empty space right here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we're gonna move the bartender back over.
Not an Animal Crossing house. It doesn't have to be full.
I know, but it's like really empty if I do that.
I know.
It doesn't have to be a man's bachelor pad, it's just a TV, a beanbag, and a PlayStation. But it doesn't have to be an Animal Crossing house that's literally full to the brim of bullshit.
I'm just gonna
You
move
can have a
this
happy medium.
over a little bit. That's all.
Hmm.
There we go.
I do like that.
Yeah. And then, if anything,
I got that.
I'll put a couple of other glasses that need to be filled. Actually, you know what would be even better?
Get your ass back here, boy.
No, actually, that's not better. Never mind. Oh, how did that move? Did I make that bigger by accident?
Your draws make you what, mate?
Oh no, set this didn't move completely for some reason.
Give me oats. The golden key. No, Fido! How dare you, madam? Look what you've done.
He's gonna get the truth out of you. It's the last thing
Truth
he
is what
does.
you want it to be.
Yeah.
But the truth will set you free.
Okay, that's it. Ooh, have 7 cards. Okay, nice. The Red Strings Club. Ooh, I got a new companion after I got a new person wanting to talk to me after I made the card. Ooh, okay. The Red Strings Club. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls. Witness to many kinds of love. A witness to many kinds of love, the bartender can channel hidden feelings. The swordfish liquor runs with truth. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Communication, peace, yearning, passion, and power. Oh, nice. Great. I don't really think I have a lot of energy for anything else right now, though, so we're not going to make any more cards. We're going to come back up here.
Do it.
Okay, I have a new letter. One that's in red. Hi, Fortuna. How did it go with Greth? I came up with some of my own ideas on
We
how to
just
help
got
her, but I could use
letter.
your input. Let me know when I can visit. Dahlia. Okay, we're gonna get to... Well, actually, do we just want to pay attention to Greth's storyline and we'll come back to Louise later? Yeah, Dahlia's her friend. We're gonna talk to Dahlia. Plus, I love Dahlia. She's a gigantic, tatted woman who is amazing.
Giant woman.
She is a giant woman.
my.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so my
It's
voice...
stepped on.
My voice was, Hiya, Forts! No, that's not it. Hiya, Forts! Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviations of my name. Oh, shoot! I thought Forts would work! We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort. I don't like 40. And I especially don't like tuna.
Oh, fuck.
But tuna is so cute! Not funny. Okay. Okay. So, you found a way to help Greth? Right! I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths specifically, or explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah?
Inferior being.
Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. Serious face.
My God.
I'm going
Sorry,
to
Troy, I
forge.
figured you'd appreciate that line.
I love it. Thank you. I'm trying to get up and bake them while this is going on. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. Jason's baking cookies.
I know, I just yelled at him.
Yo, what the heck?
You just yelled at
Told him to get
him.
his, yeah, I told him to get his shoeless ass back in the kitchen and bake some fucking cookies.
He has shoes on.
You
He
know,
does have shoes.
all
Who the
that
fuck has
does
shoes
is
in the
send you
house?
back to the days
He's
of
got
Raph.
slippers.
Inside the house.
Hey,
God damn.
if Jason's listening, just make sure remind him this is like the time we played Raph. Just back to the kitchen with you.
Back to the kitchen with you.
He's not playing. He doesn't have headphones on right now.
That's why I messaged him.
But what's it called? He's in class right now.
Hello.
Hello. But Jort's in his online class right now, so he's not, he's doing his thing.
Good. Now let's talk about this demon bone dagger.
I'm going to forge a daemon. Is it demon or daemon? I always say daemon if it's DAE.
It's not a Linux process. It's demon.
Oh no, DAE would be Damon.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's a Linux process dagger.
I'm going to forge a daemon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous.
Tori's gonna lay down some bone.
Saw, dudes. Hiya, Parlo. I know my way around knives. Trust me. You're right. You're right.
You know,
I like knives.
What's...
I'm gonna be real honest with you. Anyone says I know my way around knives, I immediately don't trust them with a knife.
I mean, okay, so she literally has swords in her hair, and her, like, you know how, like, witches have, like, a flying broomstick? Hers is a flying greatsword.
Oh,
That's very Immortal Dragon King of her.
Yeah. Jort, Aparlo says hi. He says hi. He's in the kitchen right now.
When you hear the oven beep, can you put the
Where he belongs.
When I hear the oven
right.
beep, can I put the cookies in the oven?
for 10 minutes?
Okay, yes.
10 minutes on the cookies.
I'll keep my ears open for beeping.
Thank
And you mentioned you may need help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Greth. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy. But wouldn't you know best? You've known Greth way longer than I have. Thanks for the lurk, Aparlo. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed, always focused on her projects. I realize I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes. Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Oh. Ooh.
Fuck.
Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, or architecture. Jort says, wow, she's got some ... tracts of land.
Turkeys are done, but that's not the point. Truth?
But are they barren?
Is it truth? Is she really searching for the truth?
Well, she was searching for like the
meaning of
fucking
life.
meaning of life, which is ultimately like a search for truth. And you just made the damn card that was all about drinking alcohol, to be honest, and truth.
Right,
Honesty,
but that was
truth,
not a card that she was drawn. The cards that
Right,
we
but,
drew
like,
for her were coming of age and the sinner's remorse or something like that.
Hey.
Or the sinner's rebirth.
Yeah, the sinner's rebirth. And, you know, rebirth is just accepting a truth. Maybe.
But
I don't
that's not what's on the cards though. Like, yeah, you have to.
Okay. I see. I'm really bad at this game.
So this game is probably the absolute antithesis of the kind of games that you would probably play, Xander. This is everything to do with thought-provoking, feelings, you know, reading and understanding people's personality, and essentially simulated relationships.
I played Stardew Valley. I know how to simulate relationships.
Right.
But yeah, you're not wrong. This is probably something I was good at.
The relationships is a mechanic of Stardew Valley, but you can play the whole game without making relationships happen in that game.
Well, yeah, you just figure out the thing that people like, and you give it to them all the time.
Right. This is a little bit.
It's not.
This is tree branching, so whatever I choose might affect how the story plays out. I don't think she's filled with dread. I don't. Does she want individualism? I feel like she could potentially.
You guys talked. We talked about that, and she revealed her opinions on the whole deal.
Yeah.
Because you talked about the collective versus the individual, and she was like.
She seems really determined. Like, her determination to follow through.
That one. You know what?
Like, she's not willing to give up. She's like...
Well, she's gonna find the answer to getting rid of the behemoth.
Yeah, and to the meaning of life. Oh, did it beep? Honey, you just tell me that it beeped. You just waved me off. Thank you.
Take him out if you hit the time.
Okay. Fortuna. Determination. Oh, that is a powerful essence. And Gret's the driven one, isn't she? Alright! I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait, Greth. Haha, wow. Goodbye, Dahlia.
That was weirdly fast.
Oh, she's going to try to help her friend.
No time. Yeah, she ain't got no time for no fucking casual banter and drinks.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what Louise wants. Oh my god, she already looks adorable. Oh my god. She's
got a lot of extra
spidery. Well, her familiar was a spider. Oh, thanks, honey. Jort says, I look adorable. Welcome. What voice should I have for her? Should it be like an apathetic one?
Spider voice.
What does a spider voice sound like to you? Because when I think of
Shelob.
Shelob?
Yeah, like a weirdly sexy voice with a lot of emphasis on S's, but not a snake.
I don't think I have heard Shelob's voice in a long time.
Just rewatch the movies. I have it on good authority. You rewatched the Lord of the Rings movies within the last week.
Yeah, and I was not paying attention to this part. Hold on, I'm re-listening to it right now.
Oh shit. It's 8 o'clock.
I would like everyone to know that my son is very cuddly tonight.
Aww.
Very good.
It's adorable.
My two cats are cuddling with each other very adorably right.
Speaking of, I gotta go put my kid to bed, and I'm gonna be honest, my happy butt is probably gonna go to bed too.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna leave the stream up.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
For, all time. So that when you hop back in, I just still have the tab open anyways.
Does Shelob even speak in this? Oh, it's only with Sam, doesn't it? I don't think Shelob speaks in The Lord of the Rings.
Not in the movies.
Yeah. Xander's gaslighting me. She has dialogue with like 2 lines. With Gollum and Frodo. When? Because I just looked up 2 different clips.
In the movie?
Yeah, in the movies.
He talks in the movie, Jort. A part of, you know, spider screeching. Okay. So it is the books.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, honey, is that I'm trying to look up clips of her speaking and I don't have any.
Yeah, the only clips you're gonna find of Shelob speaking are from Shadow of War when she was a sexy lady.
The OG Rankin Bass Shelob? Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that. No. She's gonna be... So she says, welcome. She's gonna so... Welcome. Ah! Hi. What's your name? Fortuna! Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you, and now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh, yeah? What have you heard?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All good things. Don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and miss you so much. You know that? I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay, sorry. I don't know why she's like vaguely Canadian. My name is Louise and, I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? Okay, that's good. Thank you. Let's see. So it's what's your specialty? How do you know Jasmine? Or what do you like to do in your spare time? I mean, I asked all the questions of my last guest, so I might as well ask all the questions of this guest. So I'm gonna go, how do you know Jasmine first? How do you know Jasmine? She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. And it's one of the projects I'm most proud of. A dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together, we've also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dried mixtures. That is so cool! Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I'm always happy. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? Oh, I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. Oh, wow. That's weird. Reading? Is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. I play a custom bass guitar with 3 necks, since I have multiple arms and all that. But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives. Comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observations, I gained the ability to perceive their entelechy. Entelechy? Okay. That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. Pith weaving? Sorry. It's my special ability. I can tell you more about that if you're interested. Whatever you want to ask is cool, actually. Haha. Relax. Let's see. And then, yeah, it's what you're supposed to... So, okay, so before I ask this question, something I'm noticing. She doesn't want to make eye contact, which is totally fine. But her picking... Like, do you see the bandages on her 2 fingers, her middle finger and her index finger? She does it so that way she doesn't actually pick the skin off, I bet. I also low-key love that she just kind of embraces that she is, like, the spider person. So she just, like, goes invisible and watches humans, just like how, like, spiders hanging in their webs would just watch. What's your specialty? Oh, right. I am a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals' entelechy. It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. A single mortal barely produces enough thread. But if you find a community with a rich collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes to craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists can make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechy would you fancy most? And I'm actually going to take just a quick 5-minute break to go take care of the cookies. So I will be right back.
Oh, it's funny. And now all of a sudden, now we're taking a break, and I can't get the fuck is that. I'm so sorry. You look adorable. I cannot get over it. You're so pretty.
I'm stretchy while you hug me, and it's so nice.
Stretch, I get the cookies out.
Okay. I'm gonna make my egg wrap then.
These need another couple of minutes. Oh, I thought I set this to 350. That's hilarious.
Is it not 350?
No, it's at 325.
Oh.
But they're cooking just fine. You need another 2
Well,
minutes.
yeah, that's perfect. That's 2 minutes then.
You're so fucking cute.
Yeah.
You're so cute.
This is the kind of shit that I would wear every day.
This looks really good. You look really good.
Thank you.
You're really good.
Yeah, if I could wear this every day.
Yeah.
It's so comfy. Although I think I have some boobs to draw it on. Which is not comfy. Are you gonna do a podcast again tomorrow?
No. Next Thursday.
Oh, I need to message the Discord about tomorrow to see if everyone's gonna be able to show up at 7.
Oh. Yeah, I'll let Sarah.
No, I already told her. The message that she sent me was essentially, I'm gonna be there at 6:45. I'm gonna be home at 6:45.
Oh, tomorrow? Okay.
No, she's home tonight,
Okay.
But she has to work tomorrow. She had to switch shifts.
Yeah.
Did you know she had to switch shifts at Michael's?
No, I didn't. But I know what you mean.
Okay. Well, so she had to switch her work shifts. So she's working the latest shift. She should be home at 6:45. Yeah. Melted sand. With milk in it, huh?
Some milk.
With milk in it, huh?
Some milk.
That's crazy.
What else do I need to do? Do I look like some kind of heathen?
I still think it's kind of weird.
What?
In a mug specifically, yeah, it's like the weird part.
Well, no. It's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
I would put it in a cup.
No, you're
For a
crazy.
mug.
You're crazy. You're crazy person. What do you think? Are these good?
Yeah, they're because you have to let them cool for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Leave them there. No. You leave them on the pan to cool for a minute.
Okay.
It's on the wrapping.
Okay.
Did you read it?
No.
Yeah.
I read. No. That's not true. I read that how long they've been together is.
Cool cookies, 2 minutes on baking sheet.
2 minutes.
Yes. Because it's supposed to.
4:45. They're good. And 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in November.
Okay. Because the heat from the baking sheet rises into the rest of the cookie as it cools, and you get a perfectly cooked cookie. I will perfectly cook these nuts. Give you a little hypersonic ball bath to make you sterile.
Just blast Metallica at my scrotum until I'm infertile.
Pretty much, yeah. Probably Ozzy Osbourne, specifically, actually.
I
noticed that it was up this morning.
I was supposed to do it this morning.
I also thought that you did.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it now, remember.
You saw it now? Is it not obvious? Do I need... Oh, it's because we didn't make coffee this morning. You have to put it someplace that's not in front of coffee now. You have to put it on your desk.
Yeah, well, me and Conor were doing it before.
Okay. Is that... Okay. No, that's not wearing...
It's the beer. It's not ice cream, it's the beer.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I thought I was wearing away. I didn't think that would be so hard to see on there.
Yeah, it's just dark.
Oh my god, you're dying, aren't you?
I want the cookies.
I want it. But I want it. I need it. What's that from? I know, but like... Oh, water.
Yeah.
Water! I need it! What, you think I'm gonna get ginger and
No, I
nutmeg in
wanted
here?
a sip of milk, you lunatic. You paranoid crazy person.
A little bit more ginger, but not too much. Oh, that's a lot of nutmeg. That's way too much nutmeg. Alright, well, now I gotta balance it out. Boom. Boom. Cardamom. Here we go.
Boom. It's cookie time.
Cinnamon. Oh, that cardamom really is gonna make this pop.
Yeah.
Can they hear me? Can you guys hear me talking about how this cardamom is gonna make this pop?
But does it have any rhubarb? Does it have enough rhubarb? shit, there's magic.
Hmm.
Hey, hon.
Uh-huh.
I wish this game had a plug-in like Baldur's Gate where you could do a community poll.
Yeah. I wish. This just isn't that popular of a game for that.
Yeah.
I think I saw when I get over there.
God, I'm an idiot.
Don't say that about yourself. I'm back.
When I accidentally deleted the higher level armor out of my inventory.
What's up?
Yep. Yep. I done moved.
Which game?
I don't know.
Who said it?
Let me see. Was that you cosplay that was saying that, or was that Dre?
Wasn't me.
It sounded like
That was me.
cosplay.
It's cosplay. It's cosplay, honey.
F's in the chat.
F's in the
Oh, I'm an
chat.
idiot.
He says F's in the chat for cosplay. All right, I've got my eggnog, my witchy eggnog with my holiday spices, and my chocolate chip cookies. So, what kind of entelechy would I fancy most? From moms and the children, from soldiers and warriors, or from astronauts? What do I want? I'm thinking... Well, I definitely don't want it from Soldiers and Warriors.
Yeah.
Moms and their children's are cool, but I think from astronauts is actually what I want. Because astronauts are always searching for knowledge.
Always thirsting for knowledge.
Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Oh, sorry. That was not her voice. Wow, no one's ever asked me to harvest from them. Now I'm excited to see what comes of this. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. No, sorry. I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. Why did you come to see me? Ah, yes. Better get to business. I'm here precisely because of my Pithweaver skills. As I explained, the Elenteki from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purpose. But, of course, there is the shortcut of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. Ooh. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Okay!
Ah, yes, the raw sexual energy.
Quite an example. Not that I've tried this more than once. So you have done it, though. I usually prefer all-natural chaos spread and teleki. The thing is, Adana saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. It started when humanity was forced to build massive domed cities all over planet Earth. Many projects didn't start on time, and a huge number of cities were lost in the relentless advance of the scorching sandstorms. And the survivors gathered around the functioning domes and fought for their resources. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed in otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. Oh my god, you're kidding me. What? Really? How so? Earth's entelechy was highly contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate had somehow been sealed. By Fortuna, because she had foretold the domed cities. And behemoths happen to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoths dry of their magic. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? The cosmic...
Research purposes.
Wait, so what do you say?
Research purposes.
The cosmic echoes warned her that behemoths will threaten the coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. The cosmic echoes, Fortuna already told her that the coven will, has a downfall, that the coven will end in the future. And now she wants to believe it? I don't know. The problem is that
the audacity of this bitch.
Honestly, Adana, when I catch you, Adana, Adana, when I catch you, Adana.
The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Very appropriate for this genre. The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. Whoa! And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. The craziest thing about the idea of Adana trying to eradicate behemoths from this plane of existence is that behemoths have existed for longer than she has. So why does she feel the need to exterminate them? That's suspicious. Do we think Adana made a deal with a behemoth? What do you need to make this happen exactly? Adana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulfed the planet try to fight back. As if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's entelechy once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened, and I can harvest it. So what are you? Adana tasked with provoking World War III. What a time for this game to come out. This game literally just came out.
What happened?
I said this game was literally produced not even that long ago, and it's talking about World War III, which is kind of freaky. August 16th, 2023 is when this came out. I swear to God, if we end up living in domed cities in 100 years, I'm gonna be like this fucking video game. I'm sorry, but provoking World War III sounds like a terrible idea. Even if humanity is programmed to, quote, resist it. I think the whole idea of eradicating behemoths is really weird. I'm saying that's terrible, we can't allow that. Absolutely not. Exactly! But I don't want to anger Adana. There's already been talk of expelling me from the coven should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Adana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. You know what? Do I have to go to the bathroom right now? No, I don't. But I might in like 10 minutes. First.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, like, I'm eating cookies and also drinking eggnog, so in like 10 minutes, the sugar and dairy is gonna hit my digestive tract, and we're gonna go. Okay, it's time to go. Alright, first, the most important thing. What should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all with it. Pending noms. LOL, yes, exactly. Understood. Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. That's totally cool! The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. He's a scavenger that survives outside the domes. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart, and I wish I could save him. But I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me. But still... So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is to not get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say about him. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Adana. Handle her? I'm sure she's going to be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. It's going to be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe it'll find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions and your thoughts. Okay. We have Deer Folk Deputy. The prayer grants a space for meditation. The Deer Folk are devoted enforcers of law and truth, a symbol for tirelessness and infatigable support. The tower shall bring its burden of protection. That's going to be the planet Earth.
I heard recently that it turns out everything in his memoir was a lie, and actually, it turns out selling that story to the movie was the greatest con he ever pulled off. He actually never did any of that. He never worked as an attorney. He never actually passed the bar. He sold the entire story, and he just like stalked a flight attendant for 6 months, and then did like a bunch of years in jail.
You need to find other ways to disrupt reality. War isn't the only way to mess with the established order, or generate small conflicts instead of a total war. I'm definitely going with the first one.
Would be good.
Oh, I've never looked at it that way, but that's easier said than done. Do you want me to draw an extra card to look for ideas? Wow, can your deck do that? Of course! We can explore any concept we want. Card reading isn't just for divination. In fact, I feel the cards work their best when you use them for reflection. Oh, cool! Absolutely. Communication, peace, yearning, passion, power, disruptive ideas. Or love interest. Ooh. I'm gonna do love interest because it's telling him the truth. That's it. That's the only reading. That's the only interpretation is this one. Reveal the true nature, he will understand and love you. What? Really? So say the cards, and I've never seen them air. By the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about him? Tell him of a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? In bed? Whatever lets you enjoy the moment the most. Thank you so much, Fortuna. I'm out of cookies! Oh no! I've eaten them all.
How dare.
Are you laughing at me?
No.
Oh, okay.
A little bit.
Well, thank you. I was asking Jason if he was laughing at me. He said no, but I'm glad you said a little bit.
You laughing at me?
That was hilarious.
You laughing at me? You're the wise guy over here.
Okay. The chambers.
Laser dick.
So the challenger's poem. It means authority, sabotage, adversity, leadership, purpose, rivalry, tragedy. I mean, that sounds like a disruptive idea if I ever heard one. I don't know if I want to do that for Adana. Okay, so I have 3 options. Form a pact with benign deities so they move to Earth and bless mortals' lives. Ooh. Direct a menace from outer space to the Earth and help them to fend it off. Love that. Grant special magical abilities to some mortals and turn them into saints, able to cast miracles on their people. Ooh. I don't know which one's better. To be honest, I really think I'm more inclined towards form a pact with benign deities so they move to Earth and bless mortals' lives. Because I feel like turning mortals into saints can also bring around a lot of additional chaos that isn't gonna be good. You know?
Fido. Fight his kneecaps.
Able to cast miracles on other people. I think I'm gonna do this one actually. Grant magical abilities to some mortals and turn them into saints. Oh, that is wild. Earth's fate is going to have a hard time trying to fix that. The reality altering intellect is going to overflow from the planet. I love it. If you're going to solve things as a witch, you should own it, Louise. This universe is big, but thought can be even bigger. My mentor always said that there are endless solutions to a problem. And it is us witches, more than anyone, who should entertain as many as possible. That is a valuable lesson indeed. I'll treasure it. Thank you. Thank your mentor for me. And thank you and your wonderful deck for the solution. Our pleasure. Last one. This is it. Oh, I was literally hoping that it was going to be Sinner's Rebirth that I was going to pull. Alright. Here's the two interpretations. If you don't show even a bit of progress, she will punish you. Do what you can, no matter how long it takes. Adana won't ever be satisfied. You need to flee and find protection in another coven. Oh. Honestly, I think fleeing... Like, I don't think Adana... So, Adana, for context as well, for anyone who doesn't know, Adana has turned the coven into a corporate witch entity, and if line doesn't go up, you're not doing good. I think I'm gonna go... I think fleeing. You gotta quit your job, honey. If you're not happy, if you think your boss is gonna abuse you, you gotta quit.
This is still for Spider Lady, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if your boss is telling you to, you know, start World War III, maybe don't work for that boss anymore.
Yeah. So that's it, huh? Not even a seer can find a future for me in this coven. Maybe you can come back if Adana ever leaves power. Ha! That could take eons. It's alright. I'd rather change covens than hurt any more mortals. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. Oh, no. Thank you, Fortuna. You helped make up my mind. I was utterly lost. But knowing this, I can take the reins of my life again. That's good. Whew, that was an intense session. I've had my fortune read before, but it's never felt like this. You sure are something else, Fortuna. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You are always welcome at my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. I have another message. It's a birdie. Dear Fortuna, Dahlia's given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so we can try the ritual together? Hugs, Greth. Oh, boy. I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's a lot of plot in one day. I think I might need to craft another card before that happens. How much energy do I have? I don't have a lot. We're gonna do some meditating before we do that. We're gonna read some interactive fiction.
It helps disguise it. Like if you're trying to pass this
Tickles by Emma Rios.
I can see
Back and forth this wooden husk, I take my naps in water to drift in an endless, merciless sea. Swayed by fate, we both aspired to meet a destination. For that we survived storms, dodged leviathans, ignored decline, hunger, and thirst. Inspiration burnt our souls, making us survive by and for desire. But the infinite happiness of meeting our goal doesn't last long. Now here I lays, longing for a reawakening. I think the messenger is back, but maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me. This little friend is a dissonant note in the everyday routine of doing nothing, barely feeling and being bored to death. Once it even tickled. In truth, it's been days since I could move my limbs, since I started feeling so exhausted. I can but lie under the sun and wait for a less blinding starry night, stirred by somehow noticing another living being close. The little bird lights me up inside. I gave this friend the title of Hopebringer, in anticipation of a well-earned rest shorewards on more quiet grounds. The wet valley tricked me into believing I'm a mariner, one that has seen better days. However, any recollection of my past keeps fading fast. I'm lucky I can still listen. The sea teaches you to let things flow. The tide goes up and down, but every drop has to go ashore at some point to kiss the dry land. My boat did it recently, so say the new whispers of the waves, and the storm and the wood finally cracking and stumbling upon a sandbank. A kiss is a bit too passionate for my taste. I wonder if I've ever kissed someone. I like kissing gently. Haha, look at all this drama. My old self still tries to spur their memories. I'm adrift but happy to have missed the whole intensity of the wreckage. The numbness in my limbs keeps the pain at bay, but they can still tickle. Isn't touch nice, feeling another fellow even scarcely, like those little claws grazing softly all over me? Did I just get a text? Hold on.
So, I know no one other than me probably cares about this, because I think I might be the only one in this group who's actually played this game. But, can I just say, I don't agree with all the hate that the new Saints Row got.
Wait, Saints Row... Oh, yeah.
Like the newest one that just came out, like, last year. I don't... Like, I'm playing it right now. Like, yeah, is it a perfect game? No, not by any stretch. Is it even the best Saints Row game? Also, no. But, like, it's not a bad game.
I feel like you play it and you're like, I'm playing Saints Row. Period.
Right. I mean, I will say parts of it do feel slightly watered down from the I'm going to spray poop on people's houses, or I'm literally fighting the devil.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I think I remember whenever it first came out, everyone was like, Saints Row tried really hard to GTA-ify itself, and it unfortunately made it like a mediocre game. It's not a bad game.
Yeah.
It's just not
It's just
great.
kind of meh.
Yeah.
But I've said this before, and I'll say this again. There's nothing wrong with a game being just good.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with it being meh.
You don't have to fucking cum in your pants every time you play it, you know?
You don't have to be Grand Theft Auto or Baldur's Gate.
It's like, I disagree with you on that one, Tori. There's a
I want to
requirement
feel
of
pleasure.
mine.
Anyway, good time.
That's too funny. Alright. Like those little claws grazing softly all over me. If only I could touch his feathers to return such a beautiful gift. If only a friend could still be within my grasp. Please tell me, little bird, should I endure or should I give up? It seems like this person's really... Is this toxic positivity? Or just being delusional? I'm gonna say graced, because I don't want to believe she's cursed. There are so many things I still yearn for. To feel alive, I only need to let go of the tissues and tendons that bind me. Unstick myself from these bones. Look at me, little bird. I cheat the laws of gravity. Oh my. Hush, hush. Stupid turnstone bird. Isn't there enough fish in the sea that you needn't eat from a corpse? Oh my god, that's a woman talking. Look at all this mess. She doesn't seem to notice me. Should I start a conversation? It'd be very rude otherwise. Excuse me, miss. My voice crawls out of my throat as broken as the rest of what's left of me. These deadened senses don't allow me to properly introduce myself, but why do I sound so eerie? Ah, a talking ghost! Oh no, I made this poor woman jump in fright. I'm so sorry. Oh, let me do a ghost voice. I didn't mean to scare you. Was she trying to hit me with her stick? Please put your cane away. Be careful of who you startle to death. Spooky. What a witch I am. Since when can a simple shadow catch me off guard? Listen, Ghost, I put a hex on my crone's heart. If it jumps out of this chest, your arties will have your sobs strangled in eternal pain.
My favorite kind of pain.
She keeps waving that staff. She truly wants to kill me. Please, stop. Don't hurt me. I beg you. We are trouble, you know. Old hags. Why is this person threatening me? What did I do to her? I mean you no harm, I swear. Who's terrified now, Ghost? Not this old crow. It's been a while since my last exorcism, but at least I haven't lost my touch. I was merciless when I was young, feared on both sides of existence. Not for power, not for greed, not by choice. The world and the underworld both hate magic. Nonetheless, I cared and committed to educate losers who wouldn't let me live my life on my own terms. Far and wide, ignorance makes one's arrogance. Staring, cruel, a goddamn cretin. I was enduring, then I became hell. What reason was there to let their bitter fear erase who I am? Call me a hoodlum. I made them all. Ooh. She seems pretty bitter. I'm gonna say cursed. I'm so scared myself. Are you imp? Serves you right. Please, I need help. I don't know what's happening to me. Why do I speak this weirdly?
Whisper, could I have some more?
Wait, don't tell me.
Yes, always.
You called me a ghost? Am I truly? Shit. Oh gods, oh gods. Indeed, it looked way too shaken for a creature from the afterlife. The poor fellow may have just died. It doesn't happen very often, but the phantom amnesia can turn the coldest assassin into a pure, gentle mind. Unaware of any harm they may have done, of any pain they may have suffered, of any mistake they feel remorse over, ghosts become too sensitive for this world. Hey, don't cry. Please don't cry. I was a bit of a bully. I got scared and I overreacted. You're so translucent I could barely see you. Not all of us are the considerate type. Old people don't give a shit. We forget to be nice. There's something more pathetic than there's something more pathetic than a necromancer losing her shit. Ahem. A necromancer feeling embarrassed. For that, I'm sorry. no, it's my fault. I can't see very well either. Everything feels so confusing. If I offended... Wow, this ghost is apologizing to this hag. That was really mean. If I offended you, I apologize. Far be it from me to hurt anyone. A skiff with a rotting passenger that happens to be well-mannered and gentle. It's all cool, don't worry. Unbinding this poor soul is going to be more difficult than I thought. You're kind. My kind, she said. See the world just like we see you, blurrily. That's why you get lost so often. I must be levitating over my corpse. Do I reek? I'm sure I do. I can't even smell the sea. This is so embarrassing. Is it not normal for the departed to feel benumbed? Fate always takes its toll on our senses, little ghost. Look at me, 1 foot in the grave, and yet my brain furiously believes I'm still in my 20s. How can I compare myself? This poor soul is dead. Stinky, rotten, beyond repair. Trying to grasp a glimpse of existence for a reason, to finish something, to claim our desire, perhaps to be still worthy of being loved. Actually, I can't remember how old I was when... Age is irrelevant, Spooky. There's only one way to die a peaceful death, and that is to choose it yourself. For the rest of us, there's always something. A dream, a promise, something to make amends for. Witches are ghosts. We are all... Ooh. I feel like we're all graced.
You're alone, Dick.
What did you just say?
Cat's being an asshole.
What'd you just say to me?
You are me. Hey.
I'm gonna say we're all graced. Whether it's for little pleasures or trials to overcome, the living and the dead treasure every second of consciousness. How can you not be a form of life? I'm but a fool, an old hag trying to cheer up a specter by getting depressed herself. Would you mind if I smoke? Oh no, not at all. I couldn't stop thinking about my body smelling. Aren't you an anxious one? What a dumb thing to worry about. She's so kind. Pretty cool, too. Smoking fancily right beside me, the heroine of the story. I could blush. Tell me something about you. What's up?
I was gonna ask if anybody wanted to play a remote play board game.
What board game?
Specifically, I'm looking for 2 people at the moment. Evolution.
Evolution? The board game?
I have never heard of
I have the
game.
actual board game, and then I found out I could own it on Steam and all the DLC and just remote play it with people. So.
Oh, are you talking using like Tabletop Simulator?
No, just remote play.
If I look up Evolution game, is that gonna... Evolution strategy board game, Adapt to Survive?
You make critters, you give them traits, you eat other people's critters, you eat food, you know.
I see.
Most food eaten, most critters made, that's how you win.
Right.
I may be down. I know Tori's streaming right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming for the next 35 minutes, and then I'm gonna sign off because it is still gonna be a work day tomorrow, and I gotta be up at 5 a.m.
And I am down as soon as I'm done, you know, almost getting killed.
Are you down with the clown?
Down with the sickness.
Down with the sickness.
Well, because I'm playing Saints Row currently, so.
Yeah.
So down with the dildo.
Yeah,
down
right.
for the-
He actually doesn't
Ayo.
do that personality.
Tell me something about you, little ghost. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and
We got one
reverberates.
taker there? One taker? Okay.
One taker.
Figuring
Are you
things
over the
out.
other server, Randy?
I'm all over the place right now. I'm looking for people.
what's it, LFP? The old LFP. Your voice comes along with a strange echo that tickles in my ears and reverberates a somewhat sweet melancholy. It feels akin to my own sadness. Wow, now I'm blushing. Oh, thanks. Wait, why am I taking this as a compliment? I thought my voice sounded truly awkward. I think it's beautiful. Even if she's only trying to be kind, I feel so relieved. How long has it been since someone was nice to me? A sadness akin, a final memory to treasure. There's not much I can tell. I've been conscious all this time, but also forgetful. I made it here thanks to a little friend, but now that we have acknowledged myself, I have lost my bird forever. Damn, I'm such a stupid woman. I sent your bird away because it was eating from you. I'm sorry. No problem. It's my flesh. My flesh is not very healthy. Was that supposed to make me feel better, Spooky?
Flesh.
Can I ask you something? Sure, whatever you want. Are you here to vanish me? Oof. The first rule of this job was never sympathize with ghosts. Don't worry, I'm not in a position to rebel. I'm stranded in a dead sea, in which it is impossible to sink, but it is also terrifying to put a foot forward. Wasn't that poetic? I have a soft spot for artists. I'm a sea witch. It's my job to take care of the ones like you. I must pull out the ribs protecting your heart to make a broth in salt water. I must bless the branch of a willow to whack your boat with. I must bury you under the tree so its root tie your spirit forever. I understand. I can only be a burden for those I would be sharing this fainting death with. No, you understand nothing, Spooky. I'm discarded myself, forsaken by people I loved who willingly traded me for busy lives and for feeling invulnerable. I have at least 5 years left. I'm in a position to rebel. Welcome back.
Yep. I got a fourth.
Hey, yo.
Bringing 2 people to your server side. Cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I just want to make sure I got the right game here, Randy.
You don't need to buy anything.
I know, but I just wanted to know what I'm looking at here and wanted to make sure this is the right thing.
He's
I'm
reading the
looking
game rules before you start playing. Duh.
That's good. That's good. Because I'm dumping Kara in here with nothing.
I'm not doing that. I'm not reading anything.
Oh, I would.
I mean, is this an actual board game that exists, or is this like one of those things that? Okay.
It is a actual board. It's not a long form board game, but it's longish.
Is this the game right here? The one I just sent you in a message.
I'm not looking at messages. Yeah.
Okay.
Messages.
Cool. Let me pop out of.
Oh. Oh, excuse me.
What the hell?
Okay. Back to this. If I had breast, I'd have taken it away. I wish ghosts couldn't cry. It feels so embarrassing. Hey, again, there's no need for this dramatic. I didn't want to. I'm cursed. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Your kindness is devastating.
Sedge, I have you on Steam, right?
I
don't know if I do.
So?
Uh-oh. Let the miscommunication begin.
You don't have any of your information on your profile here.
That's actually hilarious, you guys.
I don't have any of my information on my profile? What?
You don't on Lord Sedge here.
On your Discord profile.
You got nothing linked.
You got no links, no profiles hooked up, nothing.
There we go. Come on.
Maybe make it easy for people here.
I'm lifeless and yet you want me to live.
What'd you do? Because I didn't see any difference.
I went back online. I don't know what the hell's on my. I don't know what's up with my profile. Like,
You're
thought it was
showing
public.
nothing.
Here, let me
Shut
see.
up, shut up.
I'm friends with him, so let me see. Sedge boy? He's online.
Yeah, and my profile is. Basic details are public. Everything else from the profile is friends only. And Randy, we are friends on Steam, so.
No, I'm talking about in Discord. You don't have anything on your profile. And we are friends on Steam? Where are you?
His name is literally Lord Sedge on Steam.
Oh, you're way down there. Gotcha.
Oh my god.
I don't have anything on my Discord profile.
You don't.
Let
You don't
me-
have your
let me
Steam
look-
linked or anything.
Let me look at your
Oh,
profile.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have any of that.
He's like, what are you, crazy? Why would I have that?
Alright. Let me start inviting people here.
Or you want us to hop to a different channel so we don't bug your stream?
I mean, I'm okay with it. Or if anything, I would hop to a different one for that. Because I'm just going to keep narrating. So I'm happy to just hop into game 1 instead.
I mean, we are the ones playing the game. You can stay here. That's fine.
All right, I'm not going to argue then. I will stay here.
Okay. Randy, we're hopping to game 1.
Randy's like, heard. Yes, chef.
Rest of your stream, Tori.
Wait, what?
I said, have a good rest of your stream. I am lurking.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if you heard what I said, though.
I didn't.
Whenever Randy left, I was like, Randy was like, yes, chef.
Jeez.
And he was like, all right, goodbye. I'm going in game 1. Yes, chef.
Farewell.
Yeah, it's just me and you now.
What's up? This is a long story. I did not expect this story to take 10 fucking minutes. This absolute side story.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. To live is to be scared, Spooky, but if we keep taking the next step, we may find something to gain for ourselves. I'm not kind, I'm bored. I want someone to tell me stories. Caw! Caw! Look who's back! This bird is too lazy to catch fish by itself. I thought I didn't have stories to tell her, but I have at least one. It's about a little bird that gave a ghost some hope to live. I would gladly try to make up stories to speak with you as friends. What to do? Oh, I'm done. Alright, I got some water and fire energy. Can I make any good cards with this?
Yeah, I think I am gonna go to the bar and get some of this headache rid of.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, I didn't even see what the Sunset Docks was. That's all good. If you, are you gonna sign off? Okay. All right. Where's the Sunset Docks? I just saw it. There it is. A humble wooden dock, cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legend says that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Okay. And what does the florist say? A very old man that has given his entire life to the art of growing and reading flowers. He's got to know not only their names and properties, but their effects on the hearts of mortals. Ooh, I kind of like the idea of him being on the Sunset Docks. Ruby candle lamp. Unnatural crimson flames enlighten the dark paths of the mind. They shed light over hidden courage, but also rage. I love the lantern. Oh. Okay, I'm actually loving this. Maybe not there. Man, I'm getting so many messages tonight. Okay. I like that, actually. Quite a bit. Oh, actually, I like that even more. We're gonna put some of the pots of flowers in the boat. Copy of reverse and scrunch. Oh. Oh. I just realized what I've done. Send that backwards. And that forwards. Oh shit! Okay.
Let's make the Discord app on your phone completely impossible to navigate in any easy form.
Man, everybody hates the Discord app. It's kind of funny to me because I seem to like not have a problem with navigating it. I don't know what it is, but I feel perfectly comfortable
Well, let's take
navigating
something
it.
that wasn't broken, didn't need to be remodeled, and
Yeah,
remodel it for no reason.
I guess that's really what it is like, why did it get changed? I could see how we're all a little upset by that. Okay. What do we think of... Oh, well, not the floating plants. We're gonna delete those. What do we think of this as our card? Are the flower pots in the background too busy? Yeah, they are. I know I just spent a bunch of time working on them, but I'm gonna delete them. It's also why I'm wondering if I should use this side or stick with the boat.
Times must be tough if PayPal can't afford to host their own email server.
Alright. I'm okay with that. What's with the triangle? I'm not sure what the triangle's for. Like, it's just a red triangle. Hmm. Oh, I actually like that. Okay. Orpheus?
Yes, I have him right here.
That's actually hilarious. Oh my god. Oh my god, Orpheus, wow. A tide of salt and melancholy, the fragrance of the last flowers, channel love and lust.
Right here.
Right to you. I was like, do you actually have like a picture of Orpheus? Oh my god, look at the baby.
My cat's named Orpheus, remember?
Yeah, no, as soon as you said I got him right here, I was like, oh my god. Your cat. I made your cat into a card. Then, here's what it says. A tide of salt and melancholy. The fragrance of the last flowers channel love and lust. The florist guards the scent of jealousy. The red flame from the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. So, the meanings are mercy, wellness, sabotage, adversity, yearning, passion, rejection, bad omen. Dude. I mean, like, if you're familiar with the story of Orpheus, you're like, well, this is a cursed card. Oh. Oh.
You done dying over there?
I'm trying. I can feel myself having some sort of allergic reaction. Dear Fortuna, what happened with Louise? Is she really leaving the coven? Can I come over to talk to you about it? Your friend Jasmine. Dahlia's given me the magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is that alright if I come over so we can try the ritual together? Hugs, Graf. I wonder if I go to sleep, do I still encounter them the next day? I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna see what happens if I go to sleep. I've now dreamed about this, Dear Folk Deputy twice. You are flying a plane made of seashells and colorful feathers. You land inside a frozen volcano and pick some rocks to install into your ship that make it fly faster. Then you race against wind spirits and can't stop laughing. Excuse me. Whew. Well, let's see. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think it's time. I so badly want to keep playing. But I also don't want to make any big decisions. You know what? I'll talk to Jasmine next. And then I'm going to raid off. She's my favorite because she has a southern accent.
Is that how that works?
What'd you say?
Is that how that works?
I mean, only in fiction. Oh, cause she's like this forest hippie, and I was like, I don't know. She just gives me like, maybe it's because she makes me think of Applejack from My Little Pony, actually. But she has a soft southern accent. So it's not like Applejack where it's like super into the hard cowboy southern drawl. Excuse me. Okay. Fortuna, Louise just came by before I left home to visit you. She's leaving for good. Why did you tell her to leave? I'm sure we could have sorted out things with Adana. Welcome, Jasmine. First of all, I didn't tell her to leave. It was the deck that suggested she should go to avoid a major tragedy. The situation with Adana wasn't going to end well. And I am a living witness of how sour things can turn when dealing with our leader. And secondly, no matter how creative a solution Louise tried, the deck was certain Adana would make her life impossible. It was checkmate for our friend. She had to escape. I see. I can't believe Adana caused a precious member of our community so much distress that she was forced to leave. Our leader's ambition is out of place. Whoa, Jasmine's talking the revolutionary talk. No. I shouldn't doubt Adana's judgment. She's the one able to speak with the gods, after all. There must be a cosmic plan to all this. Some gods they are. Fortuna!
God. Become as gods.
Right. Well, this is the first time.
I don't know if you know what I'm referencing.
Wait, what'd you say completely? I didn't hear you.
Become as gods. Become as gods.
Oh, become as gods.
Do you know what that's referencing?
I've definitely heard it before. I forget what it's referencing.
Near Automata.
Oh.
That very dark scene.
Yes. I see. I only know it because it has been referenced to me before, and I have never watched it.
Very dark.
It's probably why I haven't watched it.
Well, it's a quest that you're watching this happen. It's not like a cutscene.
Oh, interesting.
So it. Do you want the context?
I would love the context because I'm never gonna play it.
So hashtag spoilers, everyone. So, Nier Automata is a lot of it's about what is humanity.
Yeah.
So there are a bunch of robots that are basically most robots are entertaining human behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
And in a later game point, you go back to an old place, and a lot of robots are only chanting "Become as gods," and are mass suiciding.
Oh.
Mostly jumping into molten iron, but yeah,
Well, yeah. How else are you gonna
it's
mass
kinda
suicide
dark.
as a robot? Right?
Hmm?
I said, how else are you going to mass suicide as robots?
Yeah,
Am I
know,
right?
But it's kind of dark.
Yeah, that is pretty dark.
Especially since at this point you've developed and since you aren't able to save them and all that, like, so one of the people you meet is a robot, like, leader of a village of non-hostile robots. This is one of the other nails in the coffin, just that slowly destroys their character, like, destroys their self-confidence as a character, and they basically ask you to either memory wipe them or kill them.
Oh, fascinating. What
Yeah.
interesting. See, that makes me think of, oh, there's a thriller game. I haven't played it, but it's where you're in the deep sea and you wake up essentially as if you were coming out of a dream. Soma? I think it's what it's called. S-O-M-A. Yes, Soma. So Soma is a sci-fi horror game. Yes, I am old enough, I promise. Set below the waves of the Atlantic Ocean. Struggle to survive a hostile world that would make you question your very existence. And essentially, the twist is that it's by the same creators as Amnesia. And the twist is that you find out that your consciousness, that you're actually a robot. So you think you're human, then you're actually a robot. And then the twist is that you realize that every time you're being told that your consciousness is being transferred from one device to another device, it's actually that it's being transgently copied. So it's essentially like your consciousness is being branched out into different entities, but because you don't know what's happening, you end up killing off each past consciousness. And it's essentially a question about, well, what's really reality and what isn't, especially if you're thinking about what it would mean to upload human consciousness into technology.
Yeah.
I love those games. As a playthrough, when I'm watching it, I will never play it. Anyway. Anyway, how is Louise? Where's she going? Does she manage to leave unnoticed? Yes. She doesn't have a project review for another couple of months. She just packed all of her stuff discreetly. She didn't tell me where she plans to go, but she said she'll contact us when she feels safe. Also, Louise wanted me to thank you for your help. She seemed happy to break away from Madonna in the end. She's sorry she couldn't come to say goodbye in person. She used all her time weaving something for you. It's a pith cloth. She told me she harvested the thread from a space station. Here. I acquired... Oh! Oh, I can use this symbol in one of my cards. Huh. The pith cloth weaved by Louise with Ellen Techie harvested from astronauts. A present for Fortuna. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. I humbly accept it. Louise is great, right? I'm going to miss her. Thank you so much for helping her, Fortuna. I guess that the coven doesn't mean anything if its witches aren't happy. Tell me about it. I'm sorry. We need to take you out for a stroll, smell the flowers again, pet a cat, watch some children play in a river. I'd say that's the best medicine for your case. Just 800 years to go, huh? Fortuna. It's alright. I'm doing a lot better just from being able to talk to other witches. Look, I'm going to leave now. But I'm going to think long and hard about some ways to improve your life here. Thank you, Jasmine. Take care, and thanks again for helping Louise. Ah, actually, wait a minute. What is it? I need some herbs to help a witch friend. Greth. Yes. Oh, you met Greth the architect? Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me, and I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. Oh. And what does the fabulous Greth need from me that she doesn't even have time to ask for me in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous. She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you, as my friend, to help me help her. Okay, okay. Anything for you. What are these herbs for? Okay. Is Jasmine an ally? Is she... Do I tell her that Greth's been possessed by a behemoth? Or something to ease her mind? I mean, I'd like to try to remove the behemoth from Greth without relying on my own behemoths, without giving my own behemoth more power. I'm gonna trust Jasmine. But that's forbidden magic. Yes, an experiment gone awry. We need you to be discreet on this. How can you ask this of me? We need to report to Aidana immediately. What?
Tori, we all know that black magic is more dangerous than white magic.
Right, exactly. What? No! She just made a mistake and we're trying to fix it. I'm sorry, but no. And I'm doing this for your own good, Fortuna. Behemoths are forbidden for a reason. The magical pact is the most sacred thing. It keeps us witches from breaking apart. No, Jasmine, please. Fuck!
Speaking.
I shouldn't have trusted Jasmine.
Probably not.
I'm sorry, we need to solve this the proper way.
Never trust a girl named after a spice.
Ha! Aidana will learn about this. You're sending Greth to her execution. Not necessarily. You need to put more faith in our leader. I'm sure she will be fair and will look for a solution. I doubt it. Please, Jasmine, don't do this. I'm sorry. It's for the good of the coven and for your own good, too. You wouldn't want to add to your sentence, right? Jasmine. We will fix this. Trust me. Oh, alright. We're doing it. We're getting Greth and this behemoth out of here. Corrupted. The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or... Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra-dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's Damon Bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it? Ah, I just shared some insight with her. Well, what about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. So that's why she called it the Dagger of the Driven, huh? Not bad, Fortuna. Not bad. Thanks for the compliment in any case. I was just trying to help.
It's alright.
You're so cute when you get shy. Stop it. Let's focus on the ritual. So first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fate Mancer's disc?
Thanks, Happy New Year.
Ah, of course. It was invented about 80 years ago by Jun Shreya, the mathematician witch. So you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything though, it's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects him for the best. Anyway, here's the disc.
Like, they promise you all the cool MOS, right?
Oh.
They promise you
My chances aren't as good as I hoped. It's no small thing exercising a behemoth, but we haven't taken everything into account yet.
And like, that's the kind
Let's
of
turn
vibe
fate
that
in
I'm
our
getting.
favor.
I'm like, coming into
You're
this,
right.
like,
I must be strong.
I want you to be realistic.
Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia, crafting this magnificent dagger. Need to insert the blade into my chest. Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. Oh, we're literally splitting her, like prying them in half. I've never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives. With this, I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up from me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better.
What do you call it? I'd rather
okay.
have some guided lab experience when it comes to, like, I don't know, vulnerability testing, hunting for bug bounties.
Tell me something secret about yourself.
If I start screwing it up wrong, gets me in trouble with Uncle Sam.
I'm gonna do trigger warning suicide. I've tried to unalive myself numerous times while exiled.
Trigger, I'm not getting the
Oh no.
I spent a lovely 2 weeks in a mental ward.
Yeah. Well, she's had her grippy sock vacation for 200 years now, and it hasn't helped. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Fortuna. I'm used to spending years by myself just doing research, but I see how isolation could do a number on someone more used to company. Hey, I thought I was a loner too.
Right.
I spent most of my time by myself. But 200 years of complete social deprivation, you lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I've come to the conclusion that existence isn't possible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I
You're someone explaining.
Yeah.
I can just log in.
Trigger warning,
I
self-harm.
can just log into his
I disfigured, mutilated, even burnt myself just to feel something new inside these walls. But I always ended up putting myself back together. To get to see my loved ones again someday, or just to get back at Adana.
Don't be such a pussy.
I swear she is going to pay. Fortuna. I will help you to get back at Adana. I'm sick of her too. She needs to pay.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm sorry you had to say the things out loud, just to help me fix the stupid mistake I made.
So I learned
I don't think what you did was stupid. And it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you.
From the most
I'm happy too.
soft-spoken, quiet Jehovah's Witness I've ever met in my entire life. We were in a meeting one day, and I was like, I'm gonna ask a stupid question. And she goes, oh, Jason, there's no stupid questions, just stupid people. And my jaw hit the fucking test.
Oh, thank you for letting me in. Thank you for letting me in, Fortuna.
Anyway, what is your
Time to
stupid
put me
question?
under the knife? Ah, I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple minutes just to gather my focus, okay?
Because it's a great
2
question.
whole minutes?
So
that I
most,
have.
like,
Sure.
End user
Thank you.
End user computers run
Oh!
most,
Abramar, moment of truth.
servers,
Have
like,
you made a
usually
decision?
very
Do you want to
most
pay for the
likely
behemoth's name?
servers run on a Linux-based
Oh, my chances are not very good.
because for a bunch of reasons.
And now that
the open source code makes it a little bit more customizable.
And
So
now
when
that
when a computer is going to act as a server, and it's going to serve
Jasmine's
one
gonna tell on
specific
me,
purpose or a bunch of specific
tell on
purposes,
Greth
you don't need
specifically,
everything else that comes with
I want to
Windows
get
that
this
comes with
behemoth out of her.
So you install an operating system that has just what you need. So like anything that doesn't run Windows.
Allow me
that's,
to
like,
absorb your
stuff
energy
interactive, like
then.
an ATM or the roadside.
Delicious.
Text on the side of the,
Ah,
side of
the
highway.
fragrance of
They're all running
conflict.
Linux-based.
Hereby I release my sibling's name. Gaetherion.
Your car runs Linux.
Thank you,
Like, if your car's
Abramar.
newer than 2015, it's running
At
on
your
Linux-based OS.
service.
Technically, Android OS is Linux-based.
You still there? Says Greth.
Yeah, Wraith's a hell of a
Fortuna.
drive.
Yes! I'm ready.
Oh,
I
is this
learned
the,
your
matchmaking-
behemoth's
is this the
name.
network matchmaking, by the way?
Gaetherion. Whoa, the Fate Master's desk went wild. How did you know? How did you do that? Perks of being a fortune teller. Okay. I guess I don't need to know. But I'm happy you did whatever you did. Thank you. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Greth. It looks like you relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Whoa! Oh my god, that was insane. Alright, now she needs a new voice a little bit. She's not sick anymore. So she's gonna be, I don't know, authoritative? I mean, she's boss girl. She's girl boss. So, how do I look? We did it, Greth! Yeah, I know. You're the best, Fortuna. Thank you so much. I was nervous. My heart was about to explode. Where's the behemoth now? They escaped. While you were pushing the dagger inside me, we had a very intense discussion that felt like it lasted eons. Finally, they got scared of me? It's like you were fueling me with some energy larger than this universe. It felt so empowering. You are amazing, Fortuna. I'm so happy for you. What now? I'm going to make a round to share the good news, especially with Dahlia. I owe her my life, too. Yes, she deserves more credit than anyone. I promise I'll come visit you again soon. I didn't only regain my freedom here, I also gained you. I'm happy I met you too. Okay, take care. See you soon. Goodbye.
Alright.
I don't know why I can't tell her that, Jasmine is gonna tell on her.
You know, I haven't.
Abermar.
I've like noticed a substantial difference.
What a busy life all of a sudden,
Just that,
huh?
I played on
Because
Monday,
Jasmine isn't real. Everything isn't.
all I played was not this.
How are you
Holy
feeling?
shit.
It
Just
feels good.
Holy shit.
I still miss being able to leave the house. How did they manage without me all this time? I still miss being able to leave the house. Well, in due time, my friend. We've made a lot of progress in a matter of days. Wouldn't you say? Yes, you're right. I should focus on enjoying this. That's the spirit. So what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Wow. Cosmic Wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate? You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures. But escaping from Adana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that
Was it really
I'm...
impossible about me being here? Shut the fuck up and get the job done, goddammit.
Wait, what?
It's the people, it's like, oh, was it impossible before I got here? Oh, let's say to that, it was you that's enough. Shut the fuck up, do your job.
Right. Abermar, shut the fuck up. I got too many questions.
Don't make this about personal growth. I got shit to do.
I have so much inner crises and outer crises happening right now. I don't need this. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Have more faith in yourself. Okay. No need to mock me.
It's not will, that's resolve. That's different.
Right.
Use the right words, game.
Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Yes, it is. Oh. Alright, 10 more minutes and then I'm going to end stream. This game is so addicting. Dear Fortuna, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home ASAP. Oh boy.
Peace and prosperity to my
That's bad. Ah, Fortuna. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about Adana? Oh my god! Adana is dead! I mean, like, I shouldn't be clapping, but, like...
Are you surprised?
Right? Chapter 4, Succession. Is she naked? I think she's naked.
I watch inside the
Okay. Alright. Shaman. We reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. Oh, Patrice. Oh, this is a flashback. So Patrice is Fortuna's older sister. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend Patrice. She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth just as she wished. Naked and covered in flowers, my body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, exactly. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now some words from her eldest son.
No way. I spawned so far
Pedro.
from the fucking flag.
I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. Oh my god, did she have several partners and that's why? I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Adios, mama. Te quiero.
Mama. Mama.
Mama. Shaman. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr.
Just a little tequila.
This is a sad moment, Jure. Sad.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to drink, so...
So you're like, fuck it.
I got you. I'm just focusing on grabbing.
Now, Mr. Stanton. You wanted to say something too?
Oh shit, I missed my grab.
That's right, thank you.
Damn it.
I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much of an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loved you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person at first. She always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother of not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers around the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women from many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Shaman. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now, to proceed with the lost rites, Maria Fortuna.
See, look at that. I can
Wait, I want to speak too. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Oh, she was named after her sister. Grandma, you aren't really gone, are you? That body covered in flowers. You just had to leave that old husk behind, right?
I'm dead.
With so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid cancer take away what we were building together. Right, Yaya? You haven't betrayed me, have you? Pedro. Fortuna. Shaman. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. Maria Fortuna. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Oh, this is so sad. I knew this game would make me, like, have emotions. I'm trying so hard not to cry. Shaman. Maria, I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent. But her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice. She's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Maria Fortuna. Enough with the Tracy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Pedro Maria. Shaman, I'm sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we will return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. Oh my god, what's on hydraulics? That's actually hilarious. Oh. So, my prediction finally came true, eh? He managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. Oh, I gotta increase this music. First, this is Fortuna speaking. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remain a tough bitch even to the death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact that your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You are the only thing I miss from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up there without you. What about one last reading for old time's sake? What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? Oh, this is with her old deck. Interesting. So this is predetermined. The Hermit. The Hermit's lantern is the lamp of truth. Used to guide the unknowing, he holds a patriarch's staff to help him navigate narrow paths as he seeks enlightenment. His cloak is a form of discretion. Excuse me. I'd have married one of your husband's brothers, and we'd have had a big, happy family all together. We would have run a popular magazine together with Eva as editor-in-chief.
We done did it.
Oh, I like the idea of working together than having her one of her husband's brothers. We'd have traveled the world interviewing many celebrities. We'd have given a voice to many women. We'd also have made a lot of people angry with our revolutionary ideas. Ah, Patrice, I missed you so much.
Oh, are we starting the revolution?
No, she's indulging herself on what her life could have been if she didn't become a witch. But revolution is also a very big part of this game. I've learned. I'm gonna miss you so much.
Listen, later, either you become a hot witch or you capitalism. I mean,
well, that's the weird
one of
thing.
those options.
That's the weird thing about this game. Adana, the witch who just died, apparently, literally brought capitalism into the witches community. Like, she literally was like, we have to expand our coven, we have to grow, we're gonna have quarterly performance reviews, line must go up. And
That sounds ass.
it is ass. That's why I'm like, you know, and Donna sentenced Fortuna to 1,000 years in isolation. I'm not a fan of Adana.
Did I tell you guys yesterday about the loot box that was going to go pick up?
What the hell am I doing reading into the hypothetical? How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As a lost present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I'll look into its eyes now to see for myself where we're sending you off to.
Not only did it boot, I got it to boot.
The Emperor. Okay, that's not fair. After playing Baldur's Gate 3 so many times, I'm not okay with the Emperor card being in this. Because the Emperor is a huge antagonist.
So you have a thing against tentacles, I see.
Just the fact that it's now in, like, the Emperor's being... Oh! Okay, hold on.
And I saw this on Facebook yesterday.
Psychoversely. I wonder if the reason why Baldur's Gate 3 they decided to call the Illithid, the mind flayer that helps you and ultimately tries to betray you at the end of the game, the Emperor, is because of the Emperor in the tarot deck.
The guy in the parking lot basically said it doesn't post, right? I couldn't even get it to virus.
Are we coming in?
Okay,
I'm gonna turn down my gain. I think Jason's not too loud.
You never know who you're selling your computer to, and even if you think you've deleted stuff, you probably
okay.
permanently deleted
Yeah,
stuff.
I might be a little bit quieter now, but now Jason shouldn't be coming into my microphone as much. So anyway.
So the guy's like, we took the drive out.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So I took it home. Tori was streaming last night.
Wow.
Very cool. So while she's on,
The Emperor sits atop a stark barren mountain, a sign of an unyielding power, the ultimate male ego confidence power. I'm gonna ask the Baldur's Gate devs if they thought of this whenever they were creating the Emperor character in Baldur's Gate, because that's uncanny. You'll be the founder of the first ever Cosmic Gazette and become a cosmic investigative reporter. You'll become a cosmic cartographer.
So I'm like elbow deep in the back of this case, like pulling out cables.
I like the idea of becoming a cosmic investigative reporter.
And I find a 240 gig SSD that's in there.
A spirit
So I tried booting to it.
Essentially, she becomes Yu Yu Hakusho, yeah.
So I grabbed the recovery tool that I have. I booted the recovery tool, and I was like, let me see if I can run one of these disk repairs on the C drive and see if I can get it reestablished.
You'll even interview extra-dimensional beings. What? I think I lost my talent. This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me.
Likely wrecked his Windows install by trying to put Microsoft Flight Sim mods.
6 feet under my ass. Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. Oh, she's an old lady now. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice, this is the real world. I am a witch, and I believe you are one now too.
So it's a Ryzen
Hawk me.
CPU, 16 gigs of DDR4.
Alright, and with that, we're ending. As much as I want to continue, this must be from Patrice. Fortuna is a prayer that we speak before I vanish. Adana. No, Adana, we're going to leave you on red, and we'll come back to you next week.
Because all he does is retro content.
We're going to raid.
So tomorrow I'm gonna do
Farthest
Adventure
Frontier.
Horizon
What is
testing
that
again.
game? What's
I'm
Boomer
gonna
playing?
reinstall Windows on it, and I'm gonna burn it in on Baldur's Gate for a few
Let's see what
hours
kind of
and
game
let
that
it
is.
really cook. See how hot it gets? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, cool. We're
And
gonna raid
if it can
Boomer
hold
then.
like 50 FPS at low, or 40, 50 FPS at low,
Oh, that
I'll just
seems
give it to
fun.
him. If it really struggles, I'm gonna help his wife find. There's like someone by us is selling an Intel Arc, was it 870, like the mid-tier card, for $200 on Craigslist. I'm like, you know what? That's perfect for what he does. He's who Intel should be. He's who Intel's target audience is for cards.
All right, we have raided Spartan Stream. Wah, 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 wah.
But I'm kind of torn. Because the guy thinks he sold it to me without any hard drives in there. And I think that guy really thinks that he took out the drive.
All right, I'm gonna sign off.
So do I tell him, hey, by the way, there was a drive in here, and I wiped all your son's shit off of it, and I think I know why Windows stopped working? Or do I just not tell him that I snooped around and looked to see whether or not his son's downloaded any first?
That's so funny.
As a parent, what would you prefer? Right? Like if you sold one of the kids' PCs and you thought you took the drive out, and they called you and they're like, oh, by the way, there's a G drive on the board, and I emptied it. But I just want you to know, like, you had a whole Windows instance in here that I wiped. How would you, like, would you rather the ignorance? Okay. So I'll probably shoot the guy a text then.
Visual novel, The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Okay, you're still playing the game. Okay, cool. I got you. You're talking about that in the cover bubble. What up, Sedge? Remember Raiders, the Wishbone? No, Sedge. No, it's not my. It's not my birthday. Sedge, how could you? It's not my birthday. No. Yeah, it was crazy. I got you. Oh, and chat. Oh, Jort's here. What's up, Jort? How you doing? Chat, just your daily reminder. I think this goes without saying.
Oh, I almost got the hijack.
It's not my birthday. Okay, it's not my birthday. And I just wanted to make sure it was perfectly clear that it's not my birthday.
It's not my birthday, says Boomer.